Welcome to episode 8 of my M1 Finance account. And today, my M1 Finance account seems to be up $42.84 with a percentage return of about 8%. So what's been going on with my M1 Finance account is I talked about before how it's just made up of all sort of ETFs and these little monthly dividend paying stocks. I had a Excel spreadsheet that actually I got this Excel spreadsheet from a trading group, and everybody was just trying to help each other make it a portfolio that consisted of monthly dividend paying stocks. And somebody had this fantastic spreadsheet that was just going around, and I ended up saving it on one of my laptops. So I've been doing a lot of work with that Excel spreadsheet. I think in the beginning of my M1 Finance account, I had a lot of ETFs, particularly Vanguard ETFs. And the reason why I chose Vanguard ETFs was because of their low expense ratios and the low management fees that I would have to pay, and they're very diversified. These Vanguard funds are very diversified. I particularly like VOO, ticker symbol VOO. It's a great ETF that mirrors the S&P 500. But my portfolio for at least my M1 Finance account portfolio has been spiking up really nicely here. We're almost up to $50, and I plan on putting more money into my M1 Finance account. This is actually my Roth IRA. I want to start working on this Roth IRA because it's more important to establish like a trust fund or something like that. This is sort of my trust fund because it's generating monthly dividends. Is generating its own money and cash flow from the stocks. And anytime M1 Finance, you get $10 worth of dividends on M1 Finance. It does an investment strategy called DRIP, DRIP, which was going to take your $10 and reinvest the $10 back into the portfolio. So that's what happened here, guys. I was around $9 worth of dividends. I started out in February 18th, 2018, and I started changing up my portfolio a little bit on the M1 Finance account, and all of a sudden I think started putting in these little monthly dividend paying stocks, Main Street Capital, Pabina Pipeline, Reality Income. Well, Reality Income is one of my favorite monthly dividend paying stocks because it's very solid, it's very stable, and I think they have jumped up quite nicely for some great capital appreciation. But it's really just a buy and hold monthly dividend generator that a lot of people's retirement accounts revolve around Reality Income. It revolves around ticker symbol O. So great stock. It really is a great stock, and I like them a lot. So you have Dia, Apple, Hospitality, Gladstone. All the Gladstone stocks are in my portfolio. I particularly like Gain a lot, but it seems like Gain is the one I'm down on the most. $2.31 with a percentage return of about 9%. So Glad and Good seem to be doing better than Gain is, but that's okay. My loser seems to be Apple Hospitality. I'm down 21 cents on them, but that doesn't matter real much. Main Street Capital looks good, up $11 on them. So, this thing is showing some great capital appreciation while generating monthly dividends. That's what I wanted to do. And the one ETF that I want to put in here, I'm not finished with this portfolio. I want to put in SPHD, ticker symbol SPHD. I had a lot of this in my Robinhood portfolio, and I think in one of the videos I had 100 shares of SPHD. It's a really, really great ETF. It gives you a lot of exposure to the utilities market and the I think it was real estate. I want to say real estate, but I'm not sure. I have to double check on that to do my due diligence. But I believe it is real estate and utilities that make up the the most of that ETF, and I want to put it into this portfolio because I think it'll fit nicely into this portfolio, and I'm gonna try to do it sometime, either this video or next video. I'm gonna do it, but the portfolio is really this really shocked me because I didn't have any expectations for this M1 Finance account. I'm on my Robinhood account a lot more than my M1 Finance, and this portfolio is just kind of just drifting along. It's kind of just forgotten about, and I think that's the beauty of investing, because you can set something up and just forget about it, and let the artificial intelligence, let these machines do the work, and they're doing it. It just took $10 of my money and reinvested back into the portfolio. How cool is that? Like, I didn't even have to do anything. I looked at this earlier and I was at $529, but now I am up almost. It took the $10. I gained $1 today that I made off the market, and then it took the $10 out of my dividends and reinvested it back into the portfolio. So I just think that's a cool feature that I like about M1 Finance more than I do the Robinhood app. And they're really solid apps, guys. Like, there's no fees, and Robinhood, they're getting better with their platform. I know there's a lot of people despise Robinhood because they do a lot of updates during trading hours. I think this last update that they did that allowed us to sell, they allowed more market hours for us to sell, and they did some kind of update during the trading hours. I believe that made a lot of people mad. Like, who updates their app during normal trading hours? That's just insane. But, M1 Finance is a great app. Guys, check it out. I like this app a lot. If you can't afford a stock like Amazon, which is almost $2,000, you could just buy fractional shares of it. And M1 Finance will allow you to do that. It will allow you to buy fractional shares of a stock. So you can add pies, you can edit your pie, you can balance, you can rebalance your pie, buy and sell. So there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with this this account, with this portfolio. And you can just take a look at my stats here. I was down almost $476, and now I'm up because I did that one change. I said to myself, okay, I want to invest in dividends, and I want the dividends. I want the cool features that M1 Finance is offering. I want that. The DRIP features, the DRIP features, where it takes money and reinvest it into my portfolio without me having to do anything. And this is a portfolio that I can leave alone. I can leave this alone for the next 50 years, and who knows what it'll look like. But it's solid. I like this a lot. It's very solid, and I think it has some cool features that I really, really like. So I'm going to cut the video here, guys. It's really, there were no changes, no significant changes that I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to do an M1 Finance account video because I haven't done one in a while, and I'm having great progress with it. I'm having fun with investing, and investing should be fun. It shouldn't be a chore, or it shouldn't be something that you feel like you have to do. Like, I know a bunch of traders that they day trade all day, and that's fine. I'm not bashing anyone that day trades all day. They make great money off of it, but for me, I'm speaking on my behalf. For me, I'm more of a buy and hold investor, and I don't bash anyone's strategy, but a lot of people say, hey, how come you don't day trade? How come you don't swing trade a lot? And I still do those things, but I have a plan. I have a plan. I have an outlook, and my outlook is working. This is great. I'm almost up 10%. So guys, comment, rate, whatever, and I'll see you next time.